And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your CCBC Essex Knights. The sophomore guard from Salisbury, North Carolina, number 1, Kieran Walker. The sophomore guard from Northern Maryland, number 11, Heather Middleton. The freshman guard from Lake Martin, Virginia, number 25, Elena Powell. A freshman forward from Washington, D.C., number 32, Deborah Okechukwu. And a sophomore guard from Warren, New Jersey, number 40, Naomi Davis. The Knights are coached by Mike Seeley, assisted by Michael Fitzhugh, Casey Egan, Ryan DeVoe, and Virgil Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, here at CCBC Essex, we provide this great sportsmanship as an important component of being a student athlete. We like team things with fans and support family, and all spectators remain positive and cheery for their favorite team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Castle at CCBC Essex. Aaron Thomas in the broadcast booth, once again bringing you all the action as it is an exciting one on deck for this Wednesday night. It's a battle of the CCBCs. CCBC Essex going up against CCBC Catonsville. The Knights taking on the Cardinals. Action just moments away on the court. Thank you all for joining us on this cold, somewhat rainy Wednesday, the beginning of what should be a rainy weekend of sports in Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the AFC Championship game and a week of basketball here at CCBC Essex, starting off with the action on Wednesday, but you can catch the Knights in action on Saturday as well. I'll tell you all about that later on. But right here and now, the action about to unfold in front of us. The Cardinals now on the court in the black jerseys, the Knights in the home whites. The Knights are currently 5-0 against the Cardinals since Coach Cini brought the squad back here to CCBC Essex. Since the return of women's basketball at the Castle, Coach Cini and the Knights undefeated against the Catonsville Cardinals. Will that change tonight? Or will the Knights get another victory and take another step forward in their defending national championship quest? That's right, fans. They're still the defending national champions. The season may not have started the way they wanted it to, but still got that crown on their heads and still until someone takes it off. Cardinals no good on their first trip into the offensive zone. What do the Knights have? Movement away from the ball as Powell switches it over to Davis. Davis takes the first shot of the day for the Knights. No good. 2 offensive rebounds here on this possession. Walker makes it 1 for 3 start for the Knights. Kiki Walker. And there's a travel right there in front of the center court line. The press, an issue early, forcing the first turnover of the game, and that's 0 for 2 to start the game offensively for the Cardinals. Powell, little hezzy, handoff. Walker with the quick trigger. And that time, it's one and done. Cardinals secure the rock. Double team coming. Cardinals pull up jumper and rolls around, hits the bottom. Lids off the cookie jar and travel on the other side. Was wondering where that was going to go because you saw how close the black jersey was there. Potentially some contact. Nay, says the referee. First turnover of the game for the Knights. Cardinals, chance to take their first lead of the day. Then make it 2 possessions in a row with a basket. Driving and rolling around, chases the miss, one more. 2 looks at it, 1 for 2. Cardinals do get that first lead. Middleton, long 3. Walker with the rebound. It's 3 offensive rebounds already for the Knights. And the bank's open late here on Wednesday. Knights take that lead right back. That was Deborah Kuchukwa. Oh, man, every part of the rim but the bottom, and one opportunity, nay, as it's a little long. Cardinals had a couple of different chances at 3 points. They missed the open one right there in front of us. And then the putback opportunity just leads to the 2 shots at the line, but the Cardinals do have a chance to tie or take the lead if they can capitalize. Cardinals smartly pushing everyone back, not trying to get beat in transition, as the Knights will look to run even on makes, as you see right here. Cardinals 2 for 2 to start. Oh, Powell, nice move, and that's a jump ball. Nay. Cardinals did not shuffle the feet, got a hand on the ball, but didn't shuffle those feet. And that is our first foul committed by the Cardinals today. Swing to Middleton in the corner. This one's long. Next one will be just right. 0 for 2 that time in the offensive zone, the Knights. Cardinals looking to build on their lead. 3 in the corner. Davis, good strong closeout, and that's our first official invite to the block party. Knights looking to run in transition. Cardinals force them to slow down a bit. Post move and just miss. 2 offensive rebounds. No points. Great effort on both sides. Cardinals still holding on to the 1-point lead. Middleton with the closeout this time. Pinballing around. Cardinals have it and fight through the contact for 2. 8-5. Almost 4 minutes into the first quarter. Powell. No one stops ball. 1 and done. Both teams having a tough time creating offense with any kind of consistency, though the Knights looking to run here now after the steal. 1 more to Walker. That one was oh so pretty. Couple of passes back, shuffling that thing backwards like it was a rugby play for the 3 points. And the bank is open for 2 on the other end. Cardinals trying to force the Knights to trade baskets. And they can't do it on that trip, as Walker comes up a little short. Cardinals pull-up jumper also comes up short. Cardinals are doing a great job of getting back on defense, really limiting the transition opportunities for Coach Cini's squad. Coach Cini's squad showing a real effort and a real willingness to make the extra pass, as that's the 2nd or 3rd time we've seen the swing lead to the open 3. This time Middleton bangs it down, and the Knights take the lead right back. Looking to run. Here comes Powell. Doesn't have numbers. Does have the trailer, though, who will earn the trip to the line. Heads up offense there from the Knights. And like so many times you see in this game, defense leading to the offense. The closeout by Davis on what looked like an open shot on the baseline, leading to the miss, leading to the transition, leading to the trip to the line for 3. A back and forth start to the quarter between these two teams. The battle of CCBC living up to the hype so far, as we are just over 5 minutes into the first quarter. Walker ties this, or excuse me, Walker puts the Knights up by 2. The Knights took the lead on that Middleton 3 in the corner moments ago. Looking to match the largest lead of the game here with a made free throw. And Kiki Walker goes 2 for 3 from the line. And the substitutions check into the game for both teams. Ashley Dickey, one of the subs checking in here for the Knights. A Catonsville native. Averages just over 16 points per game against the Cardinals in her time with Coach Sini's squad. And there was a strip of the honey. Came in and took the biscuit away, earned the turnover. Knights looking to build on their lead, looking to close out this first quarter on a run. These two teams traded runs for the first 6 minutes. Can the Knights close out? Oh my! And an early Shackton a full moment. Try and do that one again. Who's going to get it? It probably is. You're the tallest one here. Our cameraman offering his services. This is the kind of moment where you need somebody's little brother to come in and climb the fence. Back to the action on the field, or on the court, I should say. 13-10 is our score right now, and that's a travel. The eyes were a little bit too big. Saw all that space and real estate developing in front. Forgot to put the rock on the floor. These two teams trading Shackton a full moments. Knights got the ball stuck in the corner. Cardinals with a quick walk. Let's get back to the action. Couple of passes here from the Knights. One more, 3, it's open. And it does not get the friendly roll. That was a great setup offensively there for the Knights. What a passing display. Just couldn't hit the shot. Cardinals stuck in no man's land in the corner. They dribble out, but only 15 on the shot clock. Floater. And is that offensive? It is. Our first charge of the day. They don't just hand those out. Gotta stick your nose right there in the middle of the action, and the Knights did just that. The score, just like the song, remains the same, 13-10 on the big board with just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Knights looking to build on the lead. It's been a while since we've seen a made basket. Middleton in the corner, 2 in a row for her, as that's now a couple unanswered. Trying to do the math in my head, but I'm not very good at that. Couple of unanswered baskets in a row here for the Knights. They're building, and the Cardinals answer right back. 16-12. Cardinals don't stop the trailer, but this time the three's long. Cardinals looking to string together baskets. Cardinals really did a great job to earn the position down low, but then just missed the bunny once it got there. $5 pass, 10-cent finish. We'll work on that later. That could be something developing moving forward for the Cardinals, though. Did they see a size advantage down low that they could possibly take advantage of moving forward? (16-12) is our score, just over 2 minutes left. And Dickey lost it for a moment. Good defensive stand here for the Cardinals. And a late foul on the floater attempt will send Ashley Dickey to the line. And that's got to feel deflating if you were a Cardinals player, coach, or fan. That was a solid defensive stand. But Ashley Dickey, the veteran, just put her head down, got into the painted area, made a veteran move, and was rewarded for it. 17-12 is her score as Dickey makes the first. Two for two at the line, and the Cardinals will look to answer once again. The Knights, they went to the bench unit. Oh, Middleton with the interception. And the assist on the other side. The sophomores stepping up and making sophomore plays here for Coach Sini's squad. And that will be a foul on that side. Little bit too handsy. They did force the Cardinals into that tough double team, but you saw the contact all the way from over here. Easy call for the ref. That not only will keep possession here with the Cardinals, it'll also restart the shot clock for them. Can't make the most of it. What will the Knights do? Ashley Dickey. Oh, what an invite to the block party sent out by the Cardinals. We got invites going both directions here in the first quarter. Defense spectacular here in the first 10. Knights still holding on to the lead, though. 20-12, the score with just over a minute to play in the first quarter. Middleton looking to drive baseline. Cardinals looking to shuffle those feet a little quicker next time. Another heads-up veteran play from the sophomore. He's hit 2 threes here in the corner. The Cardinals defense was quick to close out. So Middleton, quick shuffle of the feet. You're quick to come out on the three. I'm quick to drive baseline. I can do that too. Earning the trip to the line. And earning the double-digit lead for her team. 22-12, the score on the big board. Cardinals held the lead at one point here in this quarter. Oh, the Euro could not finish, though. Regroup on the offensive rebound. Knights looking to run. The Knights showed him the ball. Missed on the opportunity. 3 in the corner. No, the drive. And the bank's open for 2. That was the basket the Cardinals needed. It had been a while. And Middleton is having herself a first quarter. 11 points for Heather Middleton in the quarter. Knights can hold for the final shot. Oh, this place was ready to explode. This place was ready to explode on that Heather Middleton 3 attempt. They got up out of their seats quickly after the offensive rebound, looking for that potential and one opportunity. Instead, the Knights looking to maybe just get one as they missed the first. And the second one not much better. 0 for 2 that time from the line, and that'll be all she wrote for the first quarter. And what a run to finish off the first quarter for Coach Sini's squad. 25-14 is the score as we head into the second quarter. The Cardinals held the lead at one point, and then a furious 4 minutes from the defending national champions has put them up by 11. What will be the score when we head into halftime? Stick around with us and find out. We are back to the action on the court. We saw the Knights go on a run. That put some distance between them and the Cardinals. Do the Cardinals have a run in them to start this second quarter to close some of that distance between them and the Knights? Only time will tell, and if you're interested like I am, you're in the right place. You're joining us live on YouTube, the home for all of the CCBC Essex Knights home games. What a season it's been for the defending national champions. A roller coaster of a season as Kiki Walker, little deja vu, started the first quarter with a 3, starting the second with a 3 as well, 28-14. Oh, what an offensive display there. Around the tight defense, finding the shooter in the corner. That was beautiful. Middleton saying, I can do that as well. I can also do that. Chase the miss. Dickey for 3. 0 for 2. How about another as Walker pulls down the second offensive rebound of this possession? Going the other way. Both teams have earned charges here. The Knights got one in the first quarter. Cardinals get their one here in the early stages of the second. That was just what the doctor ordered for the Cardinals. Maybe it wasn't like they thought it was going to look like, but they got the defensive stop after getting the basket on the other side. Now they'll need another stop. Oh, what a hesitation move by Ashley Dickey. Sometimes you don't always have to make a move. You can move the defender with your eyes. I'm sure Dickey gave him a little bit of a head fake. Made the move. Earned the trip to the line. So we'll look at the points at the break. or going into the break, I should say, Kiki Walker and Heather Middleton both leading the way with 11 points. Deasia Towns, leading the way for the Cardinals with 6. The offense really came alive in the late stages of the first quarter. And there was a head scratcher of a moment. Cardinals kicking out, drive baseline. And Heather Middleton maybe got a piece of it, certainly made it difficult. Loose ball again. We're playing hot potato with it here. Oh, what a block! Another invite to the block party sent out by the Knights. This time, Pacheco lets him know that refreshments are on the bench. Timeout taken, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here with the two teams. And we are in the same spot we were in when we started this quarter, an 11-point lead for the Knights. These two teams are fighting here, finding their footing here in quarter number 2. Whoever finds their footing first could be a huge indicator of how this game's going to go. If the Knights can pick up where they left off, closing out the first quarter, go on another little hot streak here, hot 2-3 minutes, go a long way in getting them their 6th straight victory. Look at the mutual opponents that these two teams have played. It's wins on both sides. The only difference is the Cardinals own a victory over the Harcum Bears, where the Knights have struggled against the Bears this year. We may have potentially just saw another invite to the block party as Pacheco was closing out strongly on that 3 attempt. There's a lot of hype headed into this one, not just because it's the battle of the CCBCs, but because these are two teams that have had evenly paved roads this season. And they've both finished off the opponents that have been put in front of them. The only difference is the Cardinals don't have as many games against Division I opponents, which is why the loss record doesn't look the same. Division record, common opponents at this level and in this division is very similar headed into this one. You look at the points per game was also not that far off, just over 70 points per game for the Cardinals, just over 80 points per game for the Knights. As Middleton hits another 3 here in the second quarter. That's now 14 for her. What a fight for that rebound. You saw how it went. Checo wants to get rewarded on the other side. Big was running down the court. Coach Cini wanted to see the squad set it up in the half court, slow it down a little bit. Oh, what a move. Cannot finish. Little up and under from Pacheco. We'll work on that later. Cardinals up another on the other end. And it's back to a 10-point game. Powell the rip through. One more to Middleton. Cardinals got the stop. Can they get the basket? Floater on the baseline. And there's the trip to the line. Cardinals bench animated here in quarter number 2. The passion on display from both teams. As much as it's felt like a really strong run for the Knights to start this quarter, as we're 5 minutes into the second quarter, it's not that way when you look at the scoreboard, as the Cardinals have been able to make up just a little bit of ground with that 10-point lead, trying to make up a little bit more with this trip to the line, though they missed the first. Knights wanted to start this quarter. Oh, my. Lane violation. Shooter knew it was a miss, tried to chase it. And that is a tough break for the Cardinals, with the score looking the way it is and with the shots not going down like they are. Cardinals take the timeout, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. We'll talk more about how these two teams are just trading baskets and trading stops in this second quarter, almost a full 5 minutes into the quarter. Cardinals came into the quarter down 11. They're looking at a 10-point deficit right now. Can they make up a little bit more ground? Can they inch a little bit closer? Or do the Knights have another run to close out the quarter in their back pocket? Two teams taking as much time as they could to talk strategy there. Why not? Understanding this is a big 5 minutes in front of these two teams. NFL coaches will always talk about the ends of quarters headed into halftime, how much of a difference that makes in swinging ball games for one team or another. I'm sure it's the same in basketball as well. So Powell puts him in a quick spin cycle. Davis using the glass for 2. And if number 40 could get hot, that could change this game. Kiki Walker and Heather Middleton, the only ones creating offense with any kind of consistency so far for the Knights, as the Cardinals get those 2 points right back. Powell and Davis have certainly had their fingerprints on it. Oh, what a block, a strip from behind. If style points counted for anything, that would be a point off the board as well. Instead, it's just a stop on the defensive side, and now they'll need another. Walker for 3. Chases her own miss. And they'll slow it down. Crossers, Walker, again short. Walker was short on both those 3 attempts. Oh, rattled around, could not hit. Second effort will earn a trip to the line for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals have an opportunity to cut it in to single digits for the first time since the early stages of the first quarter. And now we've got a substitution package checking in for Coach Cini. Walker, Middleton, and Akachuka check out for the Knights. Ashley Dickey, Angluera check in, and it looks like Kayla Bryant as well. So 1 for 2 from the line that time. And indeed, they make it single digits, 33-24. Under 15 on the shot clock. Powell Got to get moving. And a little bit of a shuffle of the feet before the move. That was the beginnings of a nice move. What could have been, what might still be, is the Cardinals looking to continue their run. They got it into single digits. Can they knock a few more off? Cross court. The steal and the run on the other side. Knights hanging up there. Referee's timeout. Shot clock wasn't restarted. Possession still stays here after the loose ball foul. Powell with the shoulder jumper, getting the friendly roll, boys and girls at home. That's why he put that extra spin on the ball. Get that friendly roll off the iron, 35-24. Baseline move, and what a display of power on the low block, putting it in for two. Back to a 9-point game. Davis hanging up there and fighting through the contact, earning the trip to the line. Another nice move there from Davis. Really two nice moves. Little one-cut dribble to get around the first defender, then showed ball and went the opposite way to get the second defender up in the air and earn the trip to the line. Piecing together moves like a slinky. Davis makes the first. And the second, as it's back to an 11-point lead. These two teams are trading baskets. They're trading trips, successful trips into the offensive zone. Which defense will be able to string together some stops in the closing moments of this first half. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointed in the direction of the Cardinals, so it stays right here on this side of the court. Little late Christmas present for the Cardinals there, as it looked like they'd lost it. They got it back. Got it back again on the offensive rebound. Both of these two teams have displayed strong rebounding ability on both sides. This is another offensive rebound, but this one leads to a foul. The Knights and the Cardinals both getting close to the bonus here. But we, as a crowd, getting close to the halftime whistle. Three in the corner. It's been a long offensive possession. Oh, my! What a mental lapse there. The offensive possession will get a little longer. Cardinals will keep it here. Oh, what an invite to the block party. This one's sent out by Bryant. Dickey, the foul line jumper. And it's one and done in the offensive zone that time for the Knights. Cardinals looking to get it back to single digits. Lost the footing, lost the rock. Oh, my! And the Knights lost it on the other end. It's looking more and more like neither team has got a run in their back pocket to close out this first half. Instead, we're just going to trade turnovers. Knights looking to go to the press. They forced the Cardinals into a few turnovers on that in the first quarter. Cardinals found an easy passing lane that time. Couldn't get the shot. Middleton for three. Tried to bank that one in. The offenses have gone cold here. Up and around, and the bank is open for two on the other end. Will the Knights hold for the final shot? Walker rips it. Powell chases the miss. One more at the buzzer. And the Cardinals do indeed make up a little ground in quarter number two. It's not much, but they make up a little bit of ground. Can they make up a little more in quarter number three? You're going to have to stick around with us and find out the score headed into halftime. 37-28, the Knights holding on to the lead. Can they hold on through the second half? We are back ready to start the second half, and what a second half it should be. The Cardinals made up some ground in quarter number 2. Can they make up some more ground here in quarter number 3, or can the Knights find the magic that they found at the end of quarter number 1? What we know for sure is this is 3 straight quarters that the Knights have started the scoring with a three-pointer. This time it's Davis with the corner 3. These two teams took all the time they could take at halftime to talk some strategy, figure out what they need to do to get this game to go their way in the second half. Jayla Scott getting the start in the second half as she pulls down the rebound. Powell, spin cycle. One more to Davis, who goes up and in. Full extension on the scoop and score. My, oh my, was that pretty. That's 5 unanswered for the Knights. All from number 40 to start the quarter. Three-pointer is good for the Cardinals as they'll get 3 of them back. Middleton looks to get those 3 right back and cannot. First empty possession for the Knights in quarter number 3. Cardinals walking into a 3, and that's a little long. Powell got tied up. Everyone on the Knights bench wanted a foul, and Davis says, I'll take the ball instead. What a steal of a possession there for the Knights. The Cardinals thought they had gotten the rebound. Davis said nay, nay. She can't hide that smile on her face. Oh, my. Stealing possessions, possibly leading to a stolen game. Only time will tell. We have got a good one here underway at the Castle. The Cardinals are back into the position they were in for most of the second quarter. Down 11. What will be the strategy coming out of this timeout for these two teams? Seen some good, strong offensive possessions for both teams to start this third quarter. I think the question really is which one of these two teams is going to be able to string together strong defensive stands? Can we start stacking stops on one another? If one of these two teams can do that, that may be the difference in this battle of the CCBCs. Heather Middleton leading the way scoring-wise for the Knights with 14 points going into halftime. Deasia Towns leading the way for everybody scoring-wise as she has 15. Difference in the game really is Deasia is the only player for the Cardinals scoring in double digits. The Cardinals struggling to create some offense consistently. The Knights, on the other hand, Kiki Walker also in double figures with 11. Walker, the 3 off the iron. Davis had 4 points at the break, 5 quick points to start the quarter as the Cardinals stepped over the line. At 5 quick points to start the third quarter for Davis, putting her right behind the lead in points. Kick out for Walker, wants another one. This one's long. Jayla Scott continues the rebounding clinic in the third quarter, though this time she has it stolen away from her. The Cardinals running in transition and having the real estate just swiped out from underneath of them. The Knights defense cut off that driving lane beautifully. 2 white jerseys saying none shall pass. Oh, the Cardinals' effort gets you mighty far in life, and that time the effort got him another possession. What will they do with it? Long 3, rattles around. It's one and done. The offense has really gone cold here for Kiki Walker. Couple of misses in a row. Got to keep shooting it, though, especially when you're open like that. Off the front of the iron, Heather Middleton. Oh, what an interception. And the foul line jumper is no good. Both of these offenses have gone cold. What a pass! At least the beginnings of a pass. The Cardinals sniffed it out, though. Got a hand on the cookie jar. And they bang home the 3 on the other end. The trailer, Middleton gets the 3 points right back. My, oh my, what a game this is here at the Castle. Two teams straighting. Oh, Jayla Scott, what an invite to the block party. Cardinals kept the head down, kept doing the work, and got the basket on the second effort. And Powell walked over the line that time. My, oh my, what a game developing here at the Castle. It's back to a single-digit game. A moment ago, the Cardinals had it at 8, which was the closest this game had been since the early stages of the first quarter. Spin through, and it's a hold. The Cardinals will go to the line. Talked about the mutual opponents that these two teams have faced. All W's for both teams. The only difference in the schedule is the Cardinals own a victory over the Harcum Bears, where the Knights, that's been the thorn in their side this year. At least at this level, the only difference outside of that mutual common opponent is the few Division I opponents that the Knights have gone up against. As that's the second time we've seen the Cardinals try and chase a miss, only to get caught with a lane violation. And if this game ends up being a single possession game, those are the kind of misses that a coaching staff will think about later on. Kick out to Dickey, what a find. Scott continues to pull down rebounds. Ashley Dickey with the floater after the crossover. Nice move from number 10. It's back to double digits. 10-point lead for the Knights after the 2 points from Ashley Dickey. Oh, Jayla Scott, late whistle there. A great job of forcing the issue, getting the positioning down low. The Cardinals' big was rewarded for that position. Scott thought she was fighting with her. Referee had other ideas. A trip to the line. Another unsuccessful one for the Cardinals, at least the beginnings of an unsuccessful one. After that first miss, somewhere Rasheed Wallace was screaming, "Ball don't lie." 1 for 2. Part of the job done, though. They got it under double digits once again. They've made a little bit of ground. Scott for 3! Take that one away, Jayla Scott says. It's a 12-point lead. The Knights punching right back with the Cardinals. Baseline jumper. The Cardinals punching right back with the Knights. And it is a good old-fashioned fight here at the Castle. And it looks like it's going to go the distance. The final rounds playing key in this one. Cardinals chase the miss. Back into the painted area, kick out for 3. It's good! A 7-point lead for the Knights. The smallest their lead has been since the first quarter. The energy is up here in the late stages of the third quarter. These two teams trading baskets, trading stops. Does one of these two teams have a run in their back pocket to close out this third quarter? It could be the difference. Though it could be whoever has the ball last wins this one, but hey, only time will tell. Everyone's got a lot of questions about how this game's going to go, how this game's going to wrap up. No one has any answers, just speculations. 43-52, Cardinals passing their way through the press and earning a trip to the line. And I'll tell you what, look up there at the big board. 52-43 is the number you see that matters most. Knights still in front, but 3-1 is two other numbers you'll see on that big board. These two teams have done a great job of playing defense without fouling in this quarter. And the struggles at the line continue for the Cardinals. It is another 1 for 2 trip to the line for the Cardinals. Ashley Dickey kicks out, 3 in the corner. That one's long, and it's 1 and done. Cardinals looking to run. Now looking to slow it down. What a deflection and a steal. Ashley Dickey lost it on the way up. Oh, the ref says a black jersey touched it last. We had an invite to the block party, says the referee. And a timeout taken. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here with the two teams. 52-44 is the score here in the late stages of the third quarter. 3 minutes and 22 seconds is all that separates these two teams from the fourth quarter. And it is the beginnings of a special fourth quarter in front of us. At least that's what it looks like right now. Just because that's what it looks like right now doesn't mean that's what it's going to be. The Knights could go on a run to close out this third quarter and have us singing a brand new song going into that fourth and final quarter. But they're going to have to find some magic that they haven't had since the late stages of the first quarter. Since then, it's been a rock fight. These two teams have traded baskets, they've traded stops, they've traded turnovers. Neither team has really found their footing here. Will that change? The action back out on the court. Oh, nice crossover, but a great closeout defensively to make it tough. And what a fight for that rebound. My, oh my. effort going on both sides. Here comes the Cardinals' chance after the timeout. Swinging it around the rubber band. Turn around, foul line jumper. Offensive rebound for the Cardinals. Hesitation, jumper on the baseline. It's bouncing around again. This time the Knights have it. Powell takes. What a block! Powell took it right into the body of Towns, and Towns said, "I'm not budging." Another invite to the block party sent out, and the mailman is going to be busy tomorrow. Davis. Oh, what a pretty move. Davis is heating up here in the third quarter. 7 points for her after only 4 through the first 2. Oh my, they'll get 2 back and 1 more. The Cardinals continue to trade baskets. Davis finds Powell in the corner. What a hezzy. Up and under. Cannot finish. Oh, if style points counted for anything, the Knights would have had the 2 on that one. 90 seconds left in the quarter. Cardinals driving. Baseline. No good. Bumping tires, 2 cars trying to fight for the line. Neither one of them giving an inch. And luckily this isn't NASCAR because we would have seen a crash. Instead it's a foul call and the Knights will have a fresh shot clock to work with. Moving it around. Bryant wants it down low. Isn't going to get it. Powell, crossover. Step back. Bouncing around the rim. Cannot hit. Walker kicks it right back out to Powell. She wanted 3 instead. It's back to double digits. Oh, nay, as it was a foot on the line, says the ref. It's only a 9-point game. Nice pass. Offensive. It's going the other way. Once again, the Knights sticking their nose right in the middle of the action. Sometimes it's a strongman competition, and the Knights flexing the muscles after that one. 56-47. Just under 40 seconds left to play in the quarter. Powell kicks it out to Walker. Walker finds Davis. She's got the hot hand, but she ran into the black hole that time. Cardinals can hold for the final shot. Long 3. And she will politely ask us all to forget about that one, and I think we can do her that favor. $56-47. Now the Knights can hold for the final shot, and Coach Cini knows it, so he gets his shooter out there. Heather Middleton had the beginnings of a special afternoon in the first quarter. 11 points for her in the quarter, been held check since then. Powell with the nice move, setting up the 3 for Walker, but it is going to be a 9-point game headed into the fourth quarter. It is gonna be a good one. So get on the cell phone, call Grandma up, tell her to join us on YouTube because it's an instant classic here at the Castle. Tell her to join us live on YouTube, the home for all the Essex Knights home games. The battle of the CCBCs will indeed come down to the fourth quarter just as it should. 56-47 is our score headed into the final 10 minutes of regulation. An emphasis on that word regulation because we could have some free basketball if these two teams are tied at the end of this final 10 minutes. That's what the Cardinals are hoping for at worst. The Knights looking to create a little bit more distance between them and the Cardinals and then keep them at bay with a nice Derrick Henry stiff arm. If they can do that, Coach Cini's squad will have earned their 6th straight victory. And far, far in the rear-view mirror will be their losing streak that they had earlier at one point this season. But hey, that was then, this is now. The game is back. The action has resumed. The Knights got the basket and the stop. Can they get a few more? Davis for 3. Offensive rebound. And the steal. Cardinals got the stop they needed. Can they get the basket they need? Cross-court pass, nice one. Drives baseline and a little bit too handsy on the defense there from Davis, says the referee. Heather Middleton leading the way scoring-wise for the Knights with 17, though Davis and Walker right behind her with 11 apiece. Towns still leading the way on all scores as she has 20 headed into the fourth quarter. That is a jump ball. No, it's a little bit too handsy defense on the other side from the Cardinals. Coach Cini has not taken a seat at any point here in this second half. Been up and out of his seat as this battle of the CCBC is going down to the wire for the first time under his watch, as it's been a clean sweep of the Cardinals since the basketball program returned here at CCBC Essex. And that one. Are they going to call continuation? They will not. It'll be 2 shots. Oh, no, they will count the basket. So continuation granted for Towns. And one opportunity is no good. But it is back to single digits as it's 58-49 on that basket. Cardinals need to string together some stops if they want to keep the comeback hopes alive. And pow. Giving them a little pow right there. 60-49. Drives baseline again, pulls up. Oh, what a rebound. 2 white jerseys there. Somehow, a black jersey coming down with it. Effort gets you mighty far in life, and that was on display there for the Cardinals. And whoa, Nelly, look up there on the big board. 3 fouls already committed by the Knights in this quarter. That is not a good sign. Cardinals already flirting with the bonus. That could really help their chances to see the other end of the comeback trail. Knights looking to push. Pow. And one! Stopping on a dime. Getting the defense up in the air. Doing the rest. You heard Coach Cini immediately, as soon as the Knights got it, employing his team to push, 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 push. Big reason why the Cardinals have been able to make up a little bit of ground piece by piece over these last 2 quarters. They've really limited the Knights in the transition. The Knights have not got nearly as many chances to run in the open court as they're used to. Step through, no and one, but another trip to the line and another foul closer to the bonus for the Cardinals. As great as it is for the Cardinals' comeback hopes that they're inching closer and closer to the bonus, inching closer and closer to foul shots from here on out. Remember their struggles from the foul line in the 3rd quarter. Free throw line, maybe not the safe haven that it usually is. Davis stopping on a dime, finding the shooter. Oh my, just how Coach Cini drew it up. Picture perfect. The guard got the defense to collapse, found the shooter, and that's the travel on the other end. Timeout taken by the Cardinals. Looking to talk strategy, looking to stop the bleeding. It's a full timeout, so we'll take one too. It is back to a 15-point lead. The largest lead since the early stages of the 1st quarter for the Knights. Is this the beginning of the wheels starting to fall off for the Cardinals, or can they stop the bleeding and go on a little run of their own and get this back to a manageable spot? You have to stick around with us and find out. Still a lot of time left in this one. Went into that halftime break, or timeout break, saying there's a lot of time left on the clock, and there is, but if you don't make up some ground quickly, that time will come to an end. Oh my, non-contact injury. Take a break with these two teams as the trainer comes out onto the court. A 13-point lead for the Cardinals, or excuse me, a 13-point lead for the Knights. Cardinals in the deficit. And a tough sight for them, as well as their leading scorer, Deasia Towns, was dealing with some cramping on that far sideline. Oh, got out the secret remedy, the pickle juice. Should see Towns checking back into the game at some point, and if the Cardinals are going to keep their comeback hopes alive, they'll certainly need their leading scorer out there on the court. Though it doesn't start with the offense, it's got to start with the defense for the Cardinals. They need to string together some stops. Powell finds Scott, and Bryant pulled down that rebound. She is very disappointed that she didn't get that and one opportunity on the continuation. Foul on the rebound, so it's on the court. Fresh shot clock to work with. Knights being up like they are, always want made baskets, but time off the clock, the next best thing. Powell for three, no good. The Cardinals get the stop they needed. They need baskets almost every time down. Picked up the dribble in a tough spot. Able to pass out. Long three, off the front of the iron. Oh, Powell with a nice move, but the bank is closed. Cardinals going the other way. Powell got around the defense. Didn't have the money for the two-piece at the drive-through window, though. Cardinals get the two. So you're saying there's a chance. 11-point game. How did she keep that pivot foot down? Nice move. Kicking back out for three. No good. Cardinals get another stop. Every stop makes it that much more real. They'll need another one now. Davis. And that's offensive. Davis trying to plead the case that she gathered on the hop step. That's going to fall on deaf ears everywhere. As Bryant checks out, Middleton checks in. Cardinals got the stop. Can they get the basket? That's been the question every single time. Towns is checked back in as well. Another one. How about one more? Oh, my. Hanging up there like a Christmas ornament. Middleton for three. Another stop for the Cardinals. It's a 9-point game, back to a 9-point game. Cardinals drive, and the bank is closed for them as well. Oh, a wrestling match for that rebound, and Davis secures the pin. Everyone's got a right to the ball. Two hands with players with mitts on it. Davis had the stronger grip that time. .12 on the shot clock. Knights running out of time, and a travel. Another stop for the Cardinals. We'll ask the question once again. The Cardinals got the stop. Can they get the basket? Long three. It's good. It's a 6-point game. 3 minutes to go. Everyone moves a little closer to the edge of their seat. Jayla Scott puts another 2 on the board, and she comes up limping afterwards. It is an 8-point game, full timeout on the court, so we will take one too. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in regulation. It's an 8-point game in the battle of CCBCs. Who's going to come out on top? I hope you called Grandma, because I told you it was going to be an instant classic. Action back out on the court. Cardinals looking for more baskets. That was certainly not what the doctor ordered. You got to think if the Knights could get it back to double digits once again, it could be a potential dagger. 150 seconds left in this one. On the court, Middleton for 3, and the foul. Once again, Davis sticking the nose right there in the middle of the action. I think she wants to be a bullfighter this summer. The strong play defensively, earning the charges, putting the body on the line with the pick there. And then, of course, all the time she's put that head down and worked her way into the painted area. What a second half for Davis, the transfer sophomore out of New Jersey. So Davis makes the most of that trip to the line, and just like that, blink and you missed it. It's a 5-point swing for the Knights. How about 2 more right back for the Cardinals? Oh my, so you're saying there's a chance. Like old habits, the Cardinals, they die hard. Oh, the makings of maybe the biggest block of the day, and then that pesky whistle. Powell with a trip to the line. Both teams are in the bonus, so it's foul shots from here on out. And somewhere out there, Rasheed Wallace is saying ball don't lie. Powell misses the first. And the second. A late Christmas present for the Cardinals. Drives baseline, off the iron. Oh my. Powell looking for daggers, not finding any. A full timeout taken on the court, so we will take one too. There is 106 seconds left on that clock. And will we see some magic in that 106 seconds? The Cardinals need to make up some ground. They are down 11. But the power of the 3 has changed this game in so many ways. They just are 1 or 2 3-pointers away from all of us saying, oh my, it's a brand new ball game. Will they find those 3-pointers? Will they find the stops they need defensively? Aren't you glad you're sticking around with us to find out? What a game it has been here at the Castle. The battle of the CCBCs, living up to the hype. Coach Cini's squad, 1 minute and 46 seconds away from making it 6-0 against the Cardinals since the return of the basketball program here at CCBC Essex. Can the Cardinals reverse the trend? We're in the final round of this heavyweight fight. Do the Knights have the knockout blow in them? Or can the Cardinals find a few more counterpunches? That's 3 straight missed foul shots. That'll keep the Cardinals hanging around. 1 for 2 from the line that time, as it's now a 12-point game. Good pass finding Towns, drives baseline, and the bank's open for 2. It's back to a 10-point game, 90 seconds left in this contest. Lost it, got it right back, and then lost it again. Cardinals got the stop. Offensive foul! Another charge picked up for this tough Knights defense.
crab cakes and defense. It's what Baltimore does. Powell looking for a dagger, not finding one. Middleton will give the Knights another chance to go searching for the dagger. 10 on the shot clock. Knights got to go. Powell. Crossover. The pass. One more. Jump ball. No, it's a whistle on the court and a trip to the line for the Knights. The dagger may not come in the form of a made basket, but this trip to the line may act as the dagger, and it looks like it's going to. Back to an 11-point lead. Now a 12, and it'll take the biggest of miracles now. Somebody out there related to Tracy McGrady, because that's what it's going to take. What a move. Shot clock turned off. Knights can hold. Turn. Bank is open late for the final two of the game. And the clock just seconds away from hitting triple zeros. The final score in this one, 79-64. It was a classic here at the Castle. It came all the way down to the final quarter, but Coach Cini's squad, the defending national champions, a little bit too strong for the Cardinals. That's now 6 straight victories for the Knights. Can they make it 7 in a row this Saturday, live here from the Castle at 2 p.m.? That's right, fans. You get one more chance to see the Knights this week. This Saturday, 2 p.m. I hope you can join us live. If not, join us on YouTube for all the Knights home games. Aaron Thomas, one more time, saying good afternoon.